I want to be somewhat educational but still entertaining, so I'm going to probably die immediately. Nope, I got this. Okay, here we are in the desert. Let me look around a little bit and see where exactly we're at. I should already have, yep, enough stuff to work with here. We're going to just go get started. I have a spot set up where I want to start. Let me see here. For those that have been wondering where I've been for the past couple of weeks to a month, I've been playing update 4 in my own private world in the background, learning the game, learning what the new update had to offer so that I could do a good YouTube let's play on it. This guy's gonna give us a problem, and I haven't been recording it because I don't want to do a bunch of fumbling around and goofing off. I want to be somewhat educational but still entertaining, so I'm gonna probably die immediately. Nope, I got this. But I'm gonna need to find some berries. I was going to do that anyway. Where I want to start is right up over here. If I come down by this ocean, by this little oasis over here, there's a lot of biomass and a bunch of resource nodes all clustered together right over here, and then the coal is like right over there, and that's going to help us because the water is going to be right next to base. And there's a power slug, but like there's a ore node right up here. I think this is the iron. Yep. And then there'll be a copper one right over there, and then there's a limestone right there. So we're set up with all of our basic starting resources. I'm gonna fight this guy, collect that power slug, and then set down the hub right there. Something like that right there I think will work. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Such a view. Our main factory is going to be right there. We're going to put our space needle right there on that little ledge, our space elevator. It's going to be amazing. I got big plans for this. We're going to start by unlocking base building, which means I'm going to have to set up a little bit of automation and get some resources in. So let's see here. I only have 58 concrete. That's not as much concrete as I would have if I did this my own. Let's see, I gotta dump that and that. Okay. So I'm gonna go get some iron, some copper, and some limestone, and get it belted over here to a smelter constructor storage bin array that I can use to accumulate some resources. I'll get some biomass in this burners here and get this all powered up. But that's our first task, so let's go to it. We'll just collect leaves on the way whenever we happen to run across them. Remember, you can still tab into your inventory and get attacked by a monster. That happens all the time. My hub's right there. My hub is right there. If you kill me, I'm gonna respawn right there. Come up here and grab my box. Don't even bother. Ugh. Okay. So this is a normal iron node. So that's good for what we need. I guess we can go ahead and throw down a miner right there. Point it towards that way. Then we can go down there and run an elevator basically down, and we'll run an elevator off the front of it over to there, and yeah, everything will be fine. Let's go get this copper. So this guy has a problem with me being in his copper. He keeps running into this. I'm just going to take him out. There we go. Ugh. Them things are such an annoyance because they run in a circle. They run and run and run and run and run around. Usually they'll stop and they'll charge at you. When they charge, you jump, turn around, and punch. If you time it right, you can punch them while they're under you in the air, and that'll stun them too. But it's really hard to pull off, and I'm not good at doing it. Anyway, this is an impure copper node, but there's another one right over there, so we're okay. We're just going to go ahead and... Like I was trying to say before, I got rudely interrupted by that last guy. If you hold your E button, then tab into your inventory, and then tab out, you can keep... It'll just keep mining until it's broke. And then you can do that on the ore nodes, and it'll just keep going until you look away from the ore node. So, I don't know if that's a bug or a feature, but I use it. I hope it's a feature and they don't take it out. But okay, we got our iron node. Might as well throw down a miner on the copper. There we go. And we'll point it that way. Good enough. Alright. Now we're going to go get this limestone node. That one right there. This one's guarded by a spitter. Jump the fireballs. Ouch. Ouch. Get him. One more. Got him. Alright. This is my limestone. Go away. You're not allowed to be here. Oh, sweet barrel nut. Oh, sweet health berries. Give me those, yes please. Nom 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 nom. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Okay. Now, give me my zapper back so I can still defend myself. And then, let's put a miner right here on this limestone. Oh, it's blocked. I gotta break that up. It's hard to tell on the limestone nodes. Wow, that was a long time. Okay, but there, we have a limestone. Kind of notice this impure. Oh. That won't even feed one constructor. Okay, it's whatever. Let's get this belted and powered. Okay, here we are. So when I put fuel into these two generators right here, and then I'll run around and show you what all we've done. I would like to point out, though, that when you skip the onboarding like we did this time around, they don't give you enough resources to do your initial starting build. You still have to do some crafting or whatever, so it's almost not even worth skipping. Because it was the same amount of crafting, the same amount of stuff that I would need to build this stuff anyway. I thought they would give me enough materials to do all these buildings, but they only give you about 2/3 of this. So it is 2/3 of the work done, but anyway, we got our iron mine, our copper mine, our limestone is over there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's right there. They're all belting down to here. This is a pretty standard first setup. I forgot to power it. Look at all that with no power. There are no power lines in here at all. Give me just a minute. As I was saying before, when I power this up, it should start making everything. There we go. This is what I would consider a pretty standard starting setup. I've got the 3 miners belting their materials down. You could probably do this on site for each material at your miners, but then to collect it you would have to run around and go get it. I prefer to have everything centrally located. So since we're building our main platform right over there, I want this somewhat close. But keep in mind, none of this is permanent. This is all coming out once it's done its job. And its job is to make me the resources I need to get our base started. I'm going to need a full bin of concrete, probably 2. If you don't know, I mean, this is Satisfactory. Everything takes concrete to build. And we have an excellent vantage point looking over the waterfall here. And then the whole desert is ours to claim. There's something up there. We'll have to go check that out later. But we got another limestone right here. Why did I go way over there for the limestone when it was right here? I thought this was the one I got. It was definitely the one I saw from the hub. For sure. But then when I got up to that copper, I saw that one over there. I'm like, oh, that must be it. I went way too far. Oh well, it's all coming out anyway. Whatever. We may want to run a second concrete line over there anyway. But what we're doing right now is we're building the resources we need to advance the hub to tier, I don't know, 3. Let's see here. Okay. This constructor is making wire because we got the smelter smelting the copper, making wire. This one's smelting the iron, and I changed this one's recipe around. If I need the rods, I come over here and I switch it to rods. It'll make rods. We'll put the rods and the plates in this. If it needs screws, I'll change the recipe to screws and put some rods in it. Same thing with cable. If we need some cable, I'll switch the recipe on that one to cable and put some wire in it. That takes care of all of our basic tier 1 and tier 2 construction materials. And it's going to be everything we need to get our base and our initial automation setup started. So this is going to be, I'm just going to let this stuff run and switch back and forth and be unlocking all the different stuff in the hub. I guess we can go take a look at that. Okay, here's at the hub. We go over here and look, we can see our little setup there. So I want to get, if we go to milestones, I want to get base building, logistics, field research, and part assembly done as soon as possible. You unlock the part assembly, you get the assembler. That lets you build the rotors and the modular frames and the reinforced iron plates. That's the one I was thinking of. Automatically, which is what you need for your constructors, which is the big hiccup in having everything completely automated right now, as I still have to take the plates and some screws and come over here and craft it together. Or I guess I could just throw down a bench. You could just throw down a crafting bench wherever you're working and make it, but you still have to make it. Speaking of that, I should throw my equipment workshop down. I want to put that down here. Keep in mind, this is all temporary. This is not staying. When I build the main base, the hub and the workshop and all that go in the hub, in the main base. So Let me see if I can get a good vantage point here. I don't have the lookout tower yet, but yeah, here we go. No, it's terrible. Yeah, that looks cool. There we go. Hello, thumbnail. All right. But that's going to do it for episode 1, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're looking forward to a new season of Satisfactory as much as I am. As promised at the end of last season, I said when we get to update 4, I'll do a new playthrough to see what's changed and go all the way to the top of the tech tree again. So that's what we're doing. Here we are, episode 1. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more Satisfactory, because we've got a lot of Satisfactory coming up. But y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. We will catch you next time. Arctic Wolf out.